Romus Gill doing what it takes with integrity to get the job done. Hi, Maiwish and Romus Gill. This is Michael Conacher. Maiwish, I realize that you recognize that your brother is the head of your father's divine order offspring. So Romus Gill is in charge of his biological father's true legacy. And I had to address my biological father's true legacy before my dad died. I was called into action to address the problems in his family. And by me entering that, I allowed myself to become very vulnerable. And one of the things I learned growing up with my dad as my father was to not let myself be vulnerable to him. However, before my mom biologically died, she made it very clear to me, take care of your father. It was not a request, it was a command, a clearly stated instruction that she made very clear to me, her eldest son, who she trusted with what she didn't quite understand what I was doing, but enough of it made sense. She asked me a few questions like Mary asked the angel, well, how could this be? My mom is an awesome woman, and my dad's an awesome man, and my mom and dad both prayed and asked God if he would allow them to celebrate their heaven on earth. Now, these things that I'm looking at right now are just things, and they're made to look like human beings. And my children are not things. My sister Peggy had a doctor of science tell her, "Oh, don't worry about these. It's just flesh. This child that just miscarried inside you, it's just a bunch of flesh. Don't worry." That's science talking. A fertilized human egg has unique DNA that stays with that human being throughout biological life and exists as afterlife within the natural realm. There are people who understand exactly what I just said, and there's other people who don't have a clue about what I just said, and most people, more than 7 billion people on planet Earth right now, and today is the 8-year anniversary of April 2nd, 2012, when I got locked up as a dangerous person, when in fact all of my family members knew that I did not qualify as a dangerous person, and they knew that something else was going on here beyond the ordinary with Michael Conacher. I became vulnerable and allowed myself to become vulnerable for the sake of my dad's benefit, and I knew it could cost me my earthly life. I didn't know to what extent, but whatever it was, I was going to lay down my life for my father. And my sister Lori was willing to donate half of her liver to help prolong my mother's earthly life. The life that I laid down was not for my father's biological life. It's for his eternal life. I don't know where my dad is, and wherever he is, I'm going there until we figure out where he is. Then I'll be at peace with him. I just have one criteria. I have to die in friendship with either the Mother of God, Mary, most pure, the Immaculate Conception, or with her son. I'm at peace with that. I know that you have to be in God's friendship in order to go to heaven. You cannot enter heaven unless you are in friendship with God. And I trust that the trust that my dad had in the Mother of God is enough for me to go to hell for as long as she will let me stay there. And when the rest of the human beings are home, the ones I'm supposed to protect, then I'll return home. My wish in Rome is Gil, I am done with in-person communications with people outside the USA. There's no need for me to be live interaction with people from outside the USA. I'm not your God. I am an unworthy servant of God. Find someone else to be your leader, and I will present technology that is from out of this world. Now that property I'm interested in buying, it's worth less than $1 million on the market. In other words, the price tag for it publicly listed is less than $1 million. I am banned from that property. Why? That's a good question. We need the friars there to explain why they wrote me 2 letters telling me I'm not allowed on that property. What did I do? This recording is 6 minutes, 6 seconds.